Welcome to this executive briefing on data and privacy infrastructure. In the next 10 minutes, you'll learn how top-tier organizations build technology and governance to comply with global privacy laws, while turning privacy into a competitive advantage. Today's consumers demand control over their personal data, and regulators worldwide are enforcing hefty fines. Poor privacy practices damage trust and brand value. Strong privacy infrastructure not only avoids penalties under GDPR, CCPA or PDPA, but also strengthens customer loyalty. By investing in privacy, you protect your reputation and differentiate your brand in a crowded market. Effective privacy compliance rests on 4 pillars. First, consent management. Give individuals clear choice and track their permissions. Second, data minimization. Collect only what you need, no more, no less. Third, transparency. Be open about what data you collect, why you collect it, and how you use it. Fourth, accountability. Assign clear ownership and document all data practices. Together, these pillars form your privacy foundation. Let's review the key global regulations. GDPR in Europe requires lawful basis for processing, strong individual rights like access and erasure, and breach notification within 72 hours. CCPA and CPRA in California mandate consumer opt-out of data sale, rights to access and delete, and transparency around data sharing. Malaysia's PDPA enforces consent, purpose limitation, retention schedules, and, since 2024, mandatory breach notification and data portability. Each law varies, but they share core principles: user control, clear notice, and organizational accountability. Building compliance really requires a privacy-first tech stack. Consent management platforms capture and store user consents across channels, making sure you only collect data that's authorized by each individual. Preference centers allow customers to fine-tune their communication choices, whether it's email, SMS, or more, whenever they want. Identity and access management controls who can view or change data by enforcing role-based permissions. Secure APIs and encryption are key to protecting data both in transit and at rest, which limits exposure during system integrations. Audit logging records every change and access event, creating an auditable trail for compliance. And data lifecycle tools automate retention, deletion, and anonymization, ensuring you never keep data beyond its useful life. Privacy really has to be enforced at every stage of the data lifecycle. For collection, you need to collect data with clear, just-in-time notices and opt-in consent, and stick to using minimal fields. When it comes to storage, secure data with encryption and set clear retention limits, then make sure to purge or anonymize data when it's no longer needed. During processing, use data only for declared purposes, document processing activities, and conduct impact assessments for high-risk uses. For sharing, only share data with third parties under contract, ensuring they uphold the same privacy standards, and control cross-border transfers under adequacy or contract. Finally, for deletion, automate deletion workflows and respond to individual deletion requests promptly, and always document every deletion. Technology alone isn't enough. You need robust governance. So here's what that looks like. First, define roles. Appoint a data protection officer, privacy champions, and data stewards in each department. Next, maintain a suite of privacy policies like data handling, retention, breach response, and subject access request workflows. Also, provide regular role-based training so every employee understands their privacy responsibilities. Have a documented breach response plan with clear escalation, communication, and remediation steps. And make sure to test it regularly. And finally, conduct periodic privacy audits and assessments to identify gaps and, continuously improve. Privacy by design means embedding privacy into every initiative right from the start. Default settings should use opt-in data collection and minimal data sharing, unless users explicitly consent. Build consent prompts and preference panels directly into user flows so privacy choice is, seamless. Conduct data protection, impact assessments on new features or data uses to identify and mitigate risks early on. Use encryption, input validation, and secure APIs as standard practice for secure coding. And of course, continuously gather user feedback and adapt privacy controls and notices as regulations and expectations evolve. To demonstrate compliance, you need to maintain comprehensive records and reporting. Document every data processing activity, what data, why, where, and who sees it. This is your processing inventory. Store time-stamped consent records and be ready to provide them on request. Have a system to log, verify, and fulfill data subject requests like access, deletion, portability within legal timeframes. Schedule regular internal or third-party audits to validate controls and policies. And don't forget to share key privacy metrics with leadership. Things like consent rates, outstanding DSARs, training completion, and breach incidents to really drive accountability. Strong data and privacy infrastructure is more than just compliance. It's a trust builder and a business enabler. By aligning technology, processes, and culture with global regulations, you protect your customers and your brand. In a world where data is king, privacy is the crown. If you found this briefing valuable, go ahead and subscribe for more strategic marketing insights. And remember, privacy is a journey. Start building yours today.
Say MarkTech in the comments section, and I will provide you the well-researched article with all the citation which used to generate this video. And subscribe the channel if you finding the information is useful.